everyone, my name is Joanna and I work at Pikes Peak Library District. Today I'm going to show you how to make chalk paint. Here's what you're going to need. Cornstarch, food coloring, water, measuring cup, mixing bowls, something to stir with, and some paintbrushes. So let's get into it. What we're going to do first is we are going to put this water in the bowl, and I pre-measured it so it'd be a little bit easier to put together for y'all. And then we're going to put in the cornstarch. You may notice it's quite messy. I made a little bit of a mess when I filled this half cup. So here we go. Plop, plop. And then I'm gonna mix. You're looking for the texture to just be really smooth. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them into my glass containers. If I were you and had a muffin tin, for example, that might be better because glass outside seems like not the best idea. So I'm gonna try to keep this kind of moving a little bit while I divide this out. And you could double the batch and make more, or you could have just one color, depends on what your food dye situation is. All right, okay, so I have those divided out. Put this over to the side. And now it's time to add food coloring. Now, you just need really a couple drops of food coloring for each one. So I will start with yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 4. Now the red. Ooh, I did 6 for that one. And then we have blue. And then green. So now it is time to mix these up. So I'm gonna just mix them up off screen and then we'll come back to show you what to do next. Okay, so I think the yellow and the green look so similar. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of blue to this and see what happens. Okay, I did 3 more drops. Ooh, I think that looks a little bit better. I'm gonna add 1 more drop just for fun. Okay, now I would say that's a little bit more green and a little bit more yellow. So now we are ready to take these outside and paint. So can have these size brushes or even a little bit bigger might be fun, but let's go outside and see what happens. Okay, so I moved everything outside, and one of the things you might notice is that sometimes the color seems to separate a little bit. So you just kind of swirl it around, keep it moving. You'll get everything mixed up nicely. I'll do that a little bit here. Now, let's start painting. I'm gonna try to get the brush nice and soaked. One of the things that you'll find about this is that it goes on pretty light, but then once it dries, it's much more vibrant. So just kind of keep playing with it and see what you think you might be able to make. And if you do make something with this chalk paint, we would love, love, love to see what you create. So thank you for watching, and come back for more videos on stuff to do.